Okay, we're going to look now at how to run the APES GUI. Put an icon here on the desktop, double click it. A console come up, so some diagnostic messages. In this case, it's saying it communicating with the left camera, then the right camera. Um, and what'll happen is it'll bring up a couple of windows that normally one will be on your left display and the other will be on your right display, but for purposes of this demo I just have one display connected so we can see these at the same time. Uh, I've grayed out a lot of the options here just to try to keep it simple. Um, One thing you want to do is do camera setup, and you can do stream, and when you do that you start seeing what's ever what the cameras are seeing. In this case I've got a really short area of interest. That's why the windows are so long and narrow. The left lane is inverted. Um, let's go change the AOI. So if I turn off stream, you don't have to turn off stream, but if you don't, it'll start streaming again anyway. So if we go in here in the define AOI window, what you're seeing is a little confusing here because I have a window, I mean a mirror on one side of my office room. So you can see me sitting here at my desk, hello, 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 and the mirror is just seeing a reflection. So this is the right camera, and then this is the left camera. Left and right, everything's set up here in the GUI so that you are facing the cameras, facing the displays just like the competitors would. So that means when you're looking at displays, the left lane is in your right, and your right lane is on the left. So it's kind of reversed. Same thing with when just in general when you see that here in the GUI. Um, to set the AOI, you just pick and rubber band down. You notice that they're always the same height. So regardless of which window you go in, you'll have the same height. It won't change. The other opposite window that you're not in, it won't change where it starts. It'll only change its height. So by doing that, you can just say, let's say I want to pick my head to be in the area of interest in the mirror on the right lane, the display that's on my left when I'm looking at them. And let's say I want my non-reflection head to be that guy. I just pick them that way. They're going to be the same height. Then I said set AOI. And when you do that, you see those little slivers come up the top. Close this, and you'll see it'll still be doing you'll see the same images up here. They're not updating because I don't have stream on. If I did stream, then you'd see them updating. And oh, by the way, you see one's upside down from the other. That's because in the camera setup I can do image orientation, and I've got the left lane where it flips vertical and flip horizontal. That's why you'll want it if you just hang the cameras from the cranes in the convenient way, and you want the passes looking the same on both displays where they're running from left to right. I think it is, and both. Or anyways, where they're consistent, you want to flip one of the lanes this way. Um, might be a little confusing when you do the actual um, define AOI. They're not flipped anymore. That's so that you can. It's easier just to find the area of interest when they're oriented the same, but it takes care of it when you close out. Um, go back to streaming here. You notice when you stream, it takes a whole lot longer when you have more pixels. That's why it's nice to just define the AOI. Normally, just the lane, maybe a little bit outside the lane, just keeps your it keeps your the amount of time it takes to transmit the images lower. Also, uploading the files, everything is just smaller. So it's a good idea just to set the AOI. Normally, I go something like about I don't know, maybe 1/3 is enough to get the lane with maybe a foot or so on either side of it without any problems. But nothing critical about it. Just if you pick it bigger, things will run slower and take longer to upload the files. What else we've got here? Stay away from calibrate. We won't use that. Define control. Exposure control, I've kind of simplified that for your purposes. What it does, it's going in, it's always going to use this fixed exposure time, which is fast enough to eliminate almost all motion blur. And then the gain is going to adjust automatically, whatever it takes to get enough light in the picture. Actually turn the sense, so the gain's up real high. That's why you see all the sparklies and the distortion. That lets us keep the shutter low and still get enough, get a good enough exposure. So we just leave that alone. I think the only thing you'll need to worry with, or event setup. You'll need to pick. Let's give it a name. You can change this if you want to call it something else. It's used for the name of the folder where the passes go, and that's it really. It's what it'll show up. The name will show up on the website if you do decide to upload them. So Coconut Classic 2013, whatever Andy McBride's event ID is on Flyball Geek is what you want to put there, and then whatever ring the pass, this is again and this is used for going to Flyball Geek to pick it up out of there. So you just need to set that up. We probably won't do the pass lines or the place to start lines, so we won't worry about that. Shut it down, just say File, Exit, and it'll remember everything from the previous time. Just verify it, bring it back up again. Waiting for the left camera, waiting for the right camera. There's actually two boxes there, one on top of the other. They normally go one on the left display, one on the right display. There's tiny little boxes because we haven't got any images yet. We say stream. There they go. Turn the stream off. Make sure our config still has our Coconut Classic stuff. And also what you can do is check it this time after you get your first pass. You can go in and make sure that you really got a directory, Coconut Classic 2013. You see you'll have two directories underneath there, one for the individual dogs, one for the team composites, and you can upload those folders in FileZilla. So we can show you that in a different video.